Okay, I got my Cervelo back from the shop, and they put a new seat clamp on it, okay, which was cool. And they told me that this new Easton seat post is defective and out of spec. So I was like, what the heck? So I took about measuring some seat posts. So anyhow, there's the one that came with the bike. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. So it's about 27.09. Now this is supposed to be a 27.2 seat post, okay? So I replaced that one with this one, zero setback. And so I measured this one. This one wouldn't stay up. It kept sliding down in the thing. So there it is, 27.11. So this isn't spec. So I measured 11 seat posts, some that were laying around in my parts bin and some that are on bikes. And the thing that I take away from this is the carbon posts that I have seem to run smaller, and they seem to vary. So, you know, at the top it could be in spec at 27.2. At the bottom it could be, you know, whatever. So that's kind of a problem. So let's look at the one that they said was out of spec. So this is my new Easton EC90. And I measure this where I'm clamping it. And it's coming in at 27.07. That's my smallest post. Okay, so what did I do? Well, stock is low on stuff, and I didn't want to have any problems till I figure out if it's a frame issue or if it's a seat post issue, because all this started with me changing seat posts. So I'm thinking it could go either way. It could be a problem that just started or something else. Anyhow, I got this aluminum Ritchie zero seat post, nothing fancy. It's going to add some weight to my bike, but hey, if the bike works, it's worth it. So I measured this one at the store. I had the mechanic come out, or the service rep come out, and this one comes in right there, 7.21. So it's actually just a touch oversized. Now why can't we do that with carbon? So theoretically, this post is going to solve my issue. Never really thought of this issue. You know, you don't expect a seat post to be not standard, especially with this many of them out of spec. So if you have a bike that's constantly, the seat's constantly going down, you know, it may not be the bike, it may be the particular seat post that you have. It may be a combination of the two, because, you know, every bike frame is, you know, there's a spec and there's a plus and a minus in that. Nothing's ever exact. So if you have a large seat clamp opening that's on the wide side of the spec, and then you have a seat post like the Easton, which is way, you know, small, in my opinion, you've got a problem. So anyway, if this new Ritchie seat post works, then that's something I never thought of. So I got the new post in, and it's as solid as can be. It's not moving. I took it out for 35 miles today, and it didn't slip down. So what was wrong with my Cervelo, or what is wrong with it? Was it the seat clamp that the bike shop replaced? Was it the fact that the new post I put on there was undersized? And remember, all these numbers I rambled off before, we're talking the width of a thin fingernail. I mean, actually a little bit less than that. So we're not talking a lot of size difference between, you know, even 27.2 and 27. Maybe the tolerance of this particular bike is on the plus side for the spec, and a small seat post is just, you know, exacerbating that. Is that a word? Anyway, I'm hoping that this is going to cure the problem, and if not, you know, I asked the guy, I said, is this going to cure it? He's like, well, I don't know. So if I do have problems in the future, of course I can say, hey, this post is in spec. You can't blame it on the seat post. So it's working for now. So got my fingers crossed. Anyway, Not as much drama as I thought, but I guess we'll see. Thanks for watching.